You ever watch a movie that stars actors who are like at the beginning of their career, but you already like, you're too good for this. You are way too good for this. Well, I did. The movie is called The Internship from 2013. This is a movie by future frequent collaborator with Ryan Reynolds, Sean Levy, teaming up with the writing team of Jared Stern and Vince Vaughn. The movie stars Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, and a couple of newcomer actors like Dylan O'Brien is in this movie, future Oscar winner Rose Byrne is in this movie, and some other actors who I'm forgetting. Ain't that some shit? In this movie, we basically follow these two guys who have been working in sales their whole life. Like they've been selling watches. And then one day, while they're conducting a sale, they learn that like the company has gone under. The owner of the company has decided to close down the company without informing them. So it's sort of like a humiliation ritual type thing. So the reason that the company closes down is like, oh, no one uses watches anymore. No one buys watches anymore. People are looking at time on their phone, which is sort of like a setup for what this movie's about. So after they lose their job, they decide to take a big risk and go apply to be interns at Google. And that's where the problem with this movie starts for me. Google propaganda. Like, this is a movie from 2010. No, 2013, I'm sorry. But it contains very 2010 to 2015-esque humor. There's a lot of, like, the running joke in the movie is basically that the fact that these two guys are too old to be interns. Like the movie, I think the movie is trying to mean well in the sense of like, it's never too late to give yourself a second chance. And I believe that. I've given myself plenty second chances, third chances, fourth chances. I have failed many times in life. I know that message. I'm very familiar with that message. And I resonate with that message. You can restart your life so many times. And I think that's a good message that the movie eventually presents. But every character in this movie sucks. And it's ironic because every actor in this movie is too good for this movie. Way too good for this movie. Like, I understand how Sean Levy ended up working with Ryan Reynolds. I will ask no questions. He'll be Deadpool in every movie, Ryan Reynolds. I understand that he's that kind of director. Because, man, I wasn't in love with this movie. The writing sounds so ad-libbed. I don't really know much about Vince Vaughn's writing career. I know he can be a decent actor. I'm personally one of the few people who don't mind his Norman Bates in the Gus Van Sant Frame for Frame Psycho remake. I don't mind him. He's really good. And I've seen him in good roles. He's really good in this other movie that I love called Into the Wild. So he can act. Same with Owen Wilson. You do like just watch any Wes Anderson movie from the year 2000 and before. And you know that Owen Wilson can act. He's a great actor. But I don't know what was happening in this movie. I think people saw like the collaboration or the chemistry in Wedding Crashers and thought that like, let's just repeat that. And for me, it just didn't work. Like, they're good together, but like, they're good at delivering something that was badly written. I'm just not in love with the writing of this movie. And I hate the concept of like, at Silicon Valley, there's still gonna be this thing of like, there's the nerds and the cool kids, because there's this character played by Max Minghella, who's like an antagonizer. That's his sole intention in the movie, to just be an antagonizer. And it's like, you can't put these social rules that we see in movie sets in high school, and then you're going to present them at a company like Google, where you're all aiming for the same thing, where you've all worked hard enough to be there to show that you're good enough for the shit. You can't do that class divide, cool kid divide thing, making fun of people's bodies crap from high school. I am rattling along. And maybe the problem is that like I watched the 2013 movie with the 2025 brain, and that's fine. But I did not enjoy this movie. So yeah, if you are gonna watch it, or you have heard of it, or you want to tell me how wrong I am, that's also fine. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the movie. Did not like it at all. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you have yourselves a lovely day. Ciao.